Hello and what's up, my friends? It is Thunderbob here, and tonight we are playing The Last of Us, the PC release, which I've been really hyped for. I'm a big Last of Us fan. I've played the first game, I've played the second game, I've watched the show. Though I haven't played this original game since its PlayStation 3 release a long time ago. So I'm very excited to check this out. It had pretty mixed reviews. Like right now, this has very negative reviews on Steam, and it seems to have bugs and performance problems. But I'm recording this intro after having played it for about 90 minutes, and I didn't have a single crash. My FPS never dropped below 60 during the entire playthrough, and most of the time was closer to 100. So maybe my configuration here just was not problematic like some people's. I'm running a 3080 at 10700K. I've got 32 gigs of RAM and a decent NVMe. So not the highest of the high end, but I've got a decent PC here, and I'll show you the settings I'm running. I am running 3440 by 1440. I do have DLSS set to quality, so it's actually rendering at 2296 and then up-resing it. I turned the film grain down because, God, it was very, very high to start with. And let's see, graphics. Most everything is high or ultra. Like, pretty much everything defaulted to medium and high, and then I even bumped a few things up from there. You can see this card has 10 gigs of VRAM, and it is saying that I'm using, like, pretty much all of it. You'll see in this video, I get very close to the VRAM limit, which I think is probably where some people are having issues. I think, if you've got an 8 gig video card or lower, I have a 10 gig, 8 gigs is probably going to run into some problems, especially if you're going to 1440p and especially at 4K. But here are the settings: high, high, ultra, ultra, high, high, ultra. This one defaulted to medium. It shows a major VRAM usage, so I left it there just because, like, watch that bar go up as I bump it up. Yeah, I wanted to keep it under 10 if I could help it. Turned up anisotropic filtering all the way, texture sampling quality high, full resolution, shadows, ultra high, image-based lighting. I thought I turned that on. I'm pretty sure I had that on when I was playing. It's weird that it switched off on me. Yeah, you can see most everything high, ultra, and everything just ran pretty well. I'm not going to say it's perfect, but it's definitely better than the reviews have led on to me. I am playing this Friday after 2 patches have dropped, so maybe those patches weren't that big of an improvement. But you can watch this as about the first hour or so. I play through the intro all the way to meeting Ellie. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and just jump right into the footage.
Tommy, listen to me. He is the contractor. He's the contractor, okay? I can't lose this job. I understand. Let's talk about this in the morning, okay? We'll talk about it in the morning. All Good night.
Hey.
Scoot.
Monday at work, huh?
What are you still doing up? It's late.
Oh, crud, what time is it?
It's way past your
But
bedtime.
it's still today.
Honey, please not right now. I do not have the energy for this.
Here,
What's this?
your birthday? You kept complaining about your broken watch. So I figured, you know. You like it?
Honey, this is... It's
What?
nice, but I think it's stuck. It's not...
What? No. Oh, ha ha.
Where did you get the money for this?
Drugs. I sell hardcore drugs.
Oh, good. You started helping out with the mortgage then.
Yeah, you wish.
Good night, baby girl.
Hello?
Sarah, honey, I need to get your daddy on the phone.
Uncle Tommy, what time is it?
I need to talk to your dad now. There's something...
Uncle Tommy? Hello? What was that all about?
Okay, so I just got control of the character, and I'm kind of just checking performance here. And at least in this like really small, limited area, it's running fine. Though I can see I'm very close to maxing out my VRAM. I've only got the 10 gig 3080 and 10700K, 32 gigs of RAM, and NVMe. I got a decent system, but I've heard the performance on this game is particularly bad. But right now I'm getting 100 FPS, and it feels fairly smooth. DLSS set to quality right now. Yeah, it looks really nice. Definitely looks better than the last time I played this on the PlayStation 3. I'm going to turn this off. I may pop it on from time to time if we're in a scene that has, a lot going on.
Oh, dang it. I forgot to give this to him.
And I'm a big Last of Us fan. I played through the first game, the second game. I've watched the show. Though the last time I played this first game was on the PlayStation 3, probably in like 2014
Dad?
or so. I got the PlayStation 4 version, and then I didn't play it before the full remaster was announced. And I'm like, well, I guess I just wait for that PC release, and here we are. Intimidated crops. The show definitely leans more into that aspect of it. Like, there's a
Daddy?
lot of hints that the pathogen was initially spread through infected products. I think like pancake mix, cookie mix, like grains, that sort of thing.
You in here?
Seem to be somehow connected to the nationwide
Where the heck
pandemic.
are you?
We've received
And this is
reports that
honestly, I
victims
think,
afflicted with the infection
my
show signs
favorite
of
game
increased
intro of
aggression
like
and-
any game ever. Like this, the first 30 minutes of this is just
There seems to
spectacular.
be some commotion coming
It's
from
nearby. What was that?
Where are you, Daddy?
Dad?
And being the father of a 5 going on 6-year-old daughter now, I
is
didn't have a
going on?
daughter the last time I played this. It has more significance now for sure, I would say. Like, the idea of losing a loved one was something crazy then, but now having a daughter of my own, and I actually lost a lot of family members in the last couple of years. I lost both my parents 2 years ago. And I feel like the beginning of this means even more to me than it did when I played the first time. I love the lighting. Look at that. Looks beautiful.
8 missed calls. Where the hell are you? Call me on my way. Where is he?
And I am playing mouse and keyboard here, which I've never done in this game before, but really curious how the more accurate aiming will play a part, because I'm not the best at aiming with a controller, but I have played through the first and the second game on a controller exclusively.
There you are.
Sarah, are you okay?
Yeah?
Does anyone come in here?
No, who would come in here?
Don't go near the doors. Just stand back there.
Dad, you're kind of freaking me out. What's going on?
It's the Coopers. Something ain't right with them. I think they're sick.
What kind of sick?
Jeez.
That-
Jimmy!
Dad?
Honey, come here. Come here. Jimmy! Jimmy, stay back! Jimmy, I am warning you!
You shot him.
Sarah,
I saw him this morning.
listen to me. There is something bad going on. And we have got to get out of here. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
Tommy, come on. Come on.
Where the hell you been? You have any idea what's going on out there?
I got some notion.
Holy shit.
What in there?
You got blood all over
It
you.
ain't mine. Let's just get out of here.
This ain't half the people in the city lost their minds.
Can we just please go?
Some sort of parasite or something.
This looks really fabulous on the ultra-wide
You
monitor,
gonna tell me
too.
what happened?
Later.
Hey, Sarah. How you holding up, honey?
I'm fine. Can we hear what's on the radio?
Yeah, sure thing.
Thanks.
No cell phone. No radio. Yeah, we're doing great. A minute ago, newsman wouldn't shut up.
They say where to go?
They said, Army's put up roadblocks on the highway. No getting into Travis County.
We need to get the hell out. Take 71.
71, that's where I'm headed.
Did they say how many are dead?
Probably a lot. They found this one family all mangled inside their
Tommy.
house. Right. Sorry.
Kind of amazing how close the show got to some of these
Christ,
scenes.
how did this happen?
They got no clue.
Like, this scene in particular
We
is
ain't the only
just
town. At first they were saying it's just the South. Now they're
perfect
going on
in the
about
show.
East Coast, the West Coast. Holy hell. That's Lewis's farm. I hope that son-bitch made it out.
I'm sure he did.
I'm not
Was
so
he sick?
positive.
No, of course not.
How do you know?
They said it's just people in the city. We're good.
Didn't Jimmy work in the city?
That's right, he did. We're fine, trust me.
All right.
Let's see what they need.
Who do you think you're doing? Keep driving.
They got a kid, Joel.
So do we.
But we have room.
Keep driving, Tommy.
Yep, they're
You
dead.
ain't seen what I seen. Someone else will come along.
You should have helped him.
This is bad. Everyone and their mother had the same damn idea.
We could just backtrack and...
What the fuck, man? Let's go!
Holy shit. Turn us around. Tommy! Tommy!
Holy shit! What the fuck just happened? What the fuck just happened? Did you see that?
Yes, I saw it.
God damn.
Turn here, turn here.
How quickly everything goes to hell is just
move.
amazing.
What are they running from?
Get us out of here.
I'm trying.
Oh no.
We
Yeah,
can't
let's
stop
go.
Here,
I
Tommy.
can't fucking drive through them,
Then
dog!
back up then!
They're behind me too!
There,
Toward the
there,
people
there,
running
hold
away.
on, Go!
Oh, we got a little stutter there.
Look out! Daddy?
It's only getting 90 frames, but also
Hey.
that's like very half of life RAM.
Get back, man. Get back.
Okay.
Thanks, bro.
Dad?
I'm here, baby. I'm here. Come on, give me your hand. What is it?
My leg hurts.
How bad?
Pretty bad.
We're gonna need to run.
God. You keep us safe. Come on, baby. Now hold on tight.
Still getting acceptable FPS here.
Daddy, I'm scared.
Just keep your eyes closed, honey.
And it honestly looks pretty awesome. I did turn the film grain down because I think it's just ridiculously high with the default values.
Keep looking at me, baby. Don't look, Sarah. We're gonna get out of this.
The recorders just funnel you down one path. There's no real where else you can go.
Get back! There's too many of them!
Getting
This
60
way!
here.
Through the alley!
With a lot of action.
He's dead! God damn it!
We're almost there. We're almost there,
Go,
baby.
go, 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 go.
They're getting through the fence! Keep going! Find a way out of here! Come on! Go! Move it! Get to the highway! Go! You got Sarah! I can outrun them!
Uncle Tommy?
I will meet you there! Hurry!
Daddy, we can't leave him!
He's gonna be fine. Almost there.
They're getting closer. Dad?
It's okay, baby. We're safe. We're safe. Hey, we need help.
Stop!
Please. It's my daughter. I think her leg is broken.
Stop right there!
Okay. We're not sick.
Got a couple of civilians in the outer perimeter. Please advise.
Daddy, what about Uncle Tommy?
We're gonna get you to safety and go back for him, okay?
Sir, there's a little girl. But... Yes, sir.
Somebody, we've just been through hell. Okay, we just need... Shit. Please don't. Oh no. Sarah. Move your hands, baby. I know, baby, I know. God. Listen to me. I know this hurts, baby. You're gonna be okay, baby. Stay with me. All right, I'm gonna pick you up. I know, baby. I know it hurts. Come on, baby, please. I know, baby. I know. Sarah. Baby. Don't do this to me, baby. Don't do this to me, baby. Come on. No. No. No, no, no. Please.
As a father, that's pretty hard to watch. If something ever happened to my daughter, I don't know if I could go on. Like,
the number of confirmed deaths has passed 200. The governor has called a state of emergency.
There are hundreds and hundreds of bodies lining the streets.
Panic spread worldwide after a leaked report from the World Health Organization showed that the latest vaccination tests have failed.
With the bureaucrats out of power, we can finally take the necessary steps.
Los Angeles is now the latest city to be placed under martial law. All residents are required to report to their designated quarantine. Riots have continued for a third consecutive day, and winter rations are at an all-time low.
A group calling themselves the Fireflies have claimed responsibility for both attacks.
Their public charter calls for the return of all branches of government.
Demonstrations broke out following the execution of 6 more alleged Fireflies.
You can still rise with us. Remember, when you're lost in the darkness, look for the light. Believe in the Fireflies.
that video looked pretty pixelated, did it not? If I couldn't get a better clip of that.
I'm coming.
How was your morning? Want one?
No, I don't want one.
A little bit shimmering in that window.
Well, I have some interesting news for you.
Where were you, Tess?
West End District. Hey, we had a drop to make.
We had a drop to make.
Well, you wanted to be left alone, remember?
So I'll take one guess. The whole deal went south and the client made off with our pills. Is that about right?
Deal went off without a hitch. Enough ration cards to last us a couple of months, easy.
You want to explain this?
I was on my way back here, and I got jumped by these two assholes, all right? And yeah, they got a few good hits in, but... Look, I managed.
Give me that. Are these assholes still with us?
That's funny.
At least find out who they were.
Yeah, look, they were a couple of nobodies. They don't matter. What matters is that Robert fucking sent them.
Our Robert.
He knows that we're after him. He figures he's gonna get us first.
Son of a bitch, he's smart.
No. He's not smart enough. I know where he's hiding.
Like hell you do.
Old warehouse in Area 5. Can't say for how long, though.
Well, I'm ready now, yeah?
Oh, I can do now.
That intro, that first 30 minutes, I've always used it as like a benchmark. Like I show it to people when I want to like, here's what video games can do. Like,
The checkpoint's still open.
Only got a few hours left until curfew.
Well, we better hurry up then.
I mentioned my father and mother had passed away. That my father, I used to show him, I showed him the intro here like years ago, and it was, you know, on the PlayStation 3, and it was like, look at what video games have become. And I'd always show him games over the years, like, you know, Half-Life and And then VR, like, I let him experience it. But this is one of those games, one of those kind of milestone games where I was like, you have to check this out. And, yeah, I think it still holds up really well, even, what is it, almost 10 years since release? Overall, I'm getting, like, better performance than I was expecting. Like, everyone said how horrible it was, but here I'm getting almost 100 FPS. This is actually 2 patches in, though, so maybe it was worse before. Everything feels pretty smooth. We'll see when the actual gunplay starts. And I'm probably gonna... I kind of want to get maybe 30 minutes in or so tonight. And this will be like the first hour.
Attention. Citizens are required to carry a current ID at all times. Compliance with all city personnel is mandatory.
Look at that. Ration line hasn't opened yet. Must be running low again. Hey, how much longer?
And I'm getting this performance actually while I'm recording, you know, which, you know, eats a little bit of my system resources, so I'm kind of impressed right now. It's running, you know, like, decently. I've got everything almost maxed out. I do have DLSS running, but other than that...
Seems like more people are getting infected.
You know, from what I was hearing, like, this game was crashing constantly, had, you know, horrible performance, resource hog, but...
I gotta sell new papers. They shouldn't give us any static.
I mean, that doesn't seem to be the case right now. CPU is surprisingly pretty maxed out, but not 100% close.
You see your ID. There you go. What's your business here?
Got the day off. Visiting a friend.
All right, move on through. Thanks.
Get out of here, John! Close it up! Fireflies! Fucking shoot them! They're running!
Come on, let's get out of here.
Attention. Checkpoint 5.
Let's go, come on.
Goddamn
All civilians
fireflies.
must clear the surrounding area immediately.
Looks like the coast is clear.
Attention. Checkpoint 5 is now closed until further notice. All civilians must clear the surrounding area immediately.
So much for the easy route. Patch yourself up, all right?
It's weird that 7 is the health
They're
button.
gonna close all the checkpoints. We're gonna have to go around the outside.
Like, you have to take your hand
Outside
off.
the wall.
Or we could just let Robert go.
Cute.
110 FPS in here. I wonder, I know they dropped some new patches. I wonder if those patches were, like, dramatic improvements over launch, because right now I'd say this is running pretty decently.
Hey,
I've
Tess,
seen
you see that shit?
I was
a
there.
few really minor
Hey, how's
visual
the east
bugs.
tunnel looking?
It's clear. I just used it. No patrols. And where are you off to?
Gonna pay Robert a visit?
You too?
Who else is looking for him?
Marlene. She's been asking around, trying to find him.
Marlene? What do the Fireflies need with Robert?
You think she'd tell me?
Well, what did you tell her?
The truth. I got no idea where he's hiding.
Good man. Hey, you stay out of trouble, all right? Military's gonna be out in force soon.
Yeah, see you around.
I see some of the textures don't look as clean as I would expect, though, and I think... And I got everything like at high, for the most part. Except for like contact shadow, quality medium. High. See if that crashes my computer. We're getting 100.
Marlene looking for Robert? What do you make of that?
I don't like it. We better find him before the Fireflies do.
This is us.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Shit's stirring up out there. How we looking over here?
It's been quiet. No signs of military or infected.
That's what I like to hear.
The show definitely changed this section of
Joel,
the game.
give me a hand with this.
Or, you know, this section of the show compared to the game. Like, they really pulled this down. Like, they pretty much took out all of the kind of combat
Y'all take it easy out there.
encounters. And, like, the same thing kind of generally happened, but
Let there be
they
light.
streamlined it considerably.
Oh, God, this place reeks. I need watching to throw away down here. Grab our gear. Our backpacks are still here from last time.
Not a lot of ammo.
It'll make your shots count.
They also got rid of the concept of having to wear the gas mask in the show, because it was like, you know, how would you not get infected if there were spores everywhere, and how would they not spread, like, everywhere when the, you know, the infected are above ground and everything? Like, it kind of makes sense. And also, you don't have your actors, you know, with something covering their face
All right, Texas. Boost me up.
for, you know, half the show.
You ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Come on.
One thing think the show kind of portrayed better was the age of these characters. Like, Pedro Pascal is constantly complaining about being an old fart. And, like, if you think about it, you know, he was probably at least 30 when the outbreak happened. Maybe even older, because, you know, his daughter was, what, like 12, 13?
Be careful.
What am I
So he had her when, you know, he was even 18. And he would be about 30, a little over 30 when the outbreak happens. 20 years later, he'd be like 50 years old right now. And I mean, he's got some gray, but he doesn't really react much like he's, you know, a 50-year-old man falling apart. Like, I'm in my mid-30s, and I can tell you, aging kind of sucks. Alright, now we get kind of more outdoor area. Still above 60. Like, to be honest, the performance in this is better than in Hogwarts Legacy, if that you know, this means anything. I want to look at these textures up close. Everything looks real nice, real crisp. This has always been like a really, really strong visually, you know, both graphically and artistically, I would say. Nice looking game.
Where's the ladder?
It's got to be around here somewhere.
That's missing from the Last of Us show. I think they introduced a ladder in the last episode. But for the most part, no ladders. But I mean, if you had them...
Ladies first.
Like if the show was a one-to-one with
You
all
must
the
be thinking of
combat
someone else.
and all of the stupid, you know, platforming
That's all
puzzles,
relative.
This way.
you would have spent half of the airtime with them just, like, navigating through, you know, the cities and stuff. I love when games have your character make the foliage move. I don't know. I think some of the first games I saw that happen is like Far Cry and Crysis.
Down through here.
I love the organic storytelling. Also, like, this game in particular, like, there's lots of notes and stuff, but sometimes you just see, like, art on the wall, you see a
You
message.
think Robert's still got our guns?
For his sake, he better.
Look, once we get our merchandise back, it should be easy to unload.
Well, speaking
Kinda
of merchandise, when's that next shipment due?
naturalistic storytelling.
More pills, lots of ammo, supposedly.
Yeah, well, he always shows up with something. Should keep us busy for a while.
Hold up. Spores.
Like, would they really be able to always see the spores?
Where the hell are all these coming from? The place was clear last time.
Coming out of something.
Soapy
Stay
Queen.
alert.
They have some really, really fabulous, like, assets in this game, too. Like, all the signs, all the objects. Like, everything just looks so good. It looks so lived in.
There's our culprit.
Body's not that old. Better keep your eyes and ears open.
It looks so gnarly. Get out the way, Tess.
I should be able to fit through here.
Shit! You
Once
okay?
the whole place comes
Yeah.
down.
Damn ceiling's falling apart. Be careful. Easy. Jesus! Watch it, watch it.
Not me. My mask broke. Don't leave me to turn. Please.
What do you want to do? Poor bastard.
I can't remember. Can you just, like, leave that guy? Or just test do it? I was wondering if all the real-time shadows and, like, the particles and stuff might impact performance, but still running pretty decently. I know a lot of people were really down on the sequel, but I really like The Last of Us 2. I even like the story. Like, the gameplay was a lot of fun.
You hear that? Shh, shh.
But I think the story actually worked for me. Like, that tale of vengeance.
How you want to handle it?
I'm really curious, like, how the show is going to kind of live up to that, because it's like it gets so extreme.
Jesus.
And I can't remember, do I have to stealth them? Hey, I can't remember how to get the melee out. And wow, the
All right, that's all of them.
Let's hope so.
the aiming, I gotta like adjust that sensitivity. It's crazy high by default. Let's see, I gotta adjust my DPI, I think. Oh, too high. Too low. That might be better. It's weird, like, you see the gun almost like drags behind. I guess part of it is there's like a certain amount of weight to the gunplay in The Last of Us. But I wonder if there's actually like, if I just fire, will I actually shoot there? I'll have to see when I get into combat. But like I was saying, you know, Last of Us 2 got a lot of hate, a lot of negativity. I really liked it. It wasn't perfect, and obviously Joel, what happened to him, it's sad. But like, I think if they didn't do something crazy like that, I think people would have complained it was just The Last of Us again. And like it really went in a different direction and told its own story. Maybe not everyone wanted that story, but like sometimes, you know, the harder to read or the harder to watch, it's like more meaningful, you know?
Some fresh air. That's the one thing I love about the outside. The smell of the city.
And like that tale of
Just Bill to get you
revenge
some of them air
and
fresheners.
Hey,
like it really
if
worked for me.
that'd be a good idea.
The shadows there look a little bit buggy, where they're kind of like a little shimmery. Like when I move around, it almost looks like they're like flickering in and out a little bit.
Through here. Cover the entrance.
I got it.
I'm like really curious if the problems other people are having, like, this feels like a completely different game from what they were describing. Like, if I just installed this and started playing, I would say, like, it's running reasonably well. You know, I'm getting 100 FPS. Well, 70 now. But, you know, like, I don't think I've dropped below 60 at all.
Damn it. Plank fell
And been
down.
up to, like, 120 at times.
Be a dear, would you?
I'll get it.
Another thing that really wasn't
Here, pass it to me.
in the show.
It's a bit heavy.
Well, I guess they go over one
I think
plank
I can
in
handle
what
it.
episode.
All right.
Is it 2 or 3?
I'm getting close.
Make sure there ain't any soldiers around.
It's clear. Come on.
One thing Naughty Dog gets particularly right, I think, is the animation. Like, you know, their facial animation, their voice, you know, the characters emoting, and just like, you know, everything they do feels very realistic. The combat. Alright, let's keep a move on here. How do I bring up that wheel if I want to just... It's the tab brings up that. Let's look at the controls just... Yeah. Weapon swap / listen, reload, quick throw, use. Okay. It's like Q maybe? Yeah, that brings up. Like if I wanted to. Wasn't it like a radial menu, or am I imagining that? Thought I was supposed to go that way for some reason. Again, it's been 8 years since I played this on
Pick up that ammo. I'm sure
on
we'll need
PC.
it.
Or on PlayStation 3. I can feel like when the frames drop a bit. Like when I look this way, I'm getting
Hey, little
60
man.
FPS. When I look this way, it was like
Make sure the
90.
coast is clear. No soldiers, none of Robert's men, yeah?
I'll probably be ending this here soon. I was hoping to get to the part where you meet
know
up
he's expecting us.
with Ellie.
Well, that'll make it more interesting. Good to go. Come on.
Hey, Brittany, how you doing today? I heard you
Not
got
right
some
now,
records.
Terrence.
No, it's good. Look,
Not now. You hear me?
Okay. You can do that. Yeah, I love you, buddy.
You touch it, you buy it.
Tess, it's been a while.
What, you got problem?
You don't visit us anymore.
Private game, buddy. Scram.
I don't remember any of this. Like, I'm glad I'm
Where do you think
replaying
you were
this.
going?
Malik, sit back down.
Oh, sorry, Tess. Didn't realize you two were together. Go ahead.
It's always funny, like, they make Tess get a bigger bass than Joel
that?
even is.
An old headache. Don't ask.
I wish the show, like, presented that more.
What do you want?
Are the bugs just, like, floating around Tess? Does she smell that bad?
I'm looking for Robert. You come through here?
Half hour ago. He went back to the wharf. He's there now.
Like, this whole section is pretty much not in the first episode, or in the show at all. Like, he doesn't fight this group of enemies, he doesn't, you know, go through this, like, underground area, really. Like, there's a brief area where they go, like, in a dark area, but it's not like this.
Here we go.
Let us through.
You guys need to turn around and head back if you know what's good for you.
Our beef isn't with you. We just want Robert. You don't want to do this.
Turn the fuck around and leave now.
I'm not going anywhere without Robert.
Bitch, I will bash your skull unless you turn around and get your dumb ass out of here.
Fuck this.
Take cover!
You ready?
Yeah. This is pretty awesome.
I'll cover you. Get the angle on them.
Motherfucker!
Yeah, that feels... When I changed my sensitivity, really all I did was change the DPS things on my mouse. I think it was just too high.
You too.
It feels a
How the hell
lot
did you
smoother
get all
now.
these guys?
If Robert's good at one thing, it's writing blank checks. Let's go put an end to that. You aren't looking so good. Here.
Nice looking out.
Probably end after this encounter.
Shit, not going through here.
All right, come on.
Give me your hand. There you go.
I've really been impressed with the other Sony PC ports I've played. Like, Horizon and Days Gone were both pretty great, though I think they maybe needed some patches too. And both ran really well on the Steam Deck.
Over here, Joel. More of Robert's guys.
Shit, I see him.
How do you know they're coming? 2 of our guys died trying to take Tess out. I guarantee that she and Joel are on their way here right now to get Robert.
Jesus. We shouldn't have taken this job.
Not our call.
Nice and quiet, Texas.
Let's spread out and make sure no one's creeping around in here.
Move up. Move up.
I'm gonna murder you. I feel like the violence in this is pretty extreme, but like in the sequel it gets, you know, that much crazier. Like Ellie murders a lot of people in the second game.
Jordan Street, and all these soldiers showed up with a group of about 5 civs. All
Let me guess. Fireflies.
Yep.
We're testing.
They lined them up against the wall and bang, bang, bang. Just executed all of them.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I hear it's like that all over the city. They're cracking down on them hard.
Got a cousin with him.
Seriously?
Yeah. Idiot thinks he's gonna save the world. Hope he's alright.
That's tough. When do you start picking up all the bottles? Like, I remember
Let's search the area.
in this game, like, constantly using bottles and bricks.
Hey, we consolidated the crates in the south warehouse.
There's a
Supplies
bottle.
are locked up.
Good. Let's do another once over and then head out. Getting close to curfew.
What about Robert? Who's he holing up with tonight? Guy's too paranoid to stay here by himself.
Fuck if I know. We'll check in with the others and come up with something.
Okay.
The strangle animation, like, you definitely feel like you're killing a guy. It's not just like they go limp and they die. They really, like, I don't want to die at all. I feel like the show, there's like the kill in the 3rd or 4th episode where a guy, like, is just like begging for his life, and you're really like, okay, this is what it's like. It's not like they just go limp and are gone. Let's see if I can get that guy. The combat and the animations definitely feel weighty to them in Naughty Dog games. Like, it's not quite like Red Dead Redemption, but like there is like a follow through. It's not just like it instantly breaks the animation. That noise, I think, is like when like someone sees you briefly. Kind of like Saints and Sinners does the same thing. Let me sneak up on. Oop, nope, 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 nope. How far can you go without having to actually shoot your gun? 6 bullets. That's a gold mine. Don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around. I think
We should have brought more people.
They just slow us down.
Yeah, you're right.
I think it's clear now.
Come on, the docks are this way.
Well, I'm getting a decent FPS. I think, like, you can see the bar there going up and down, up and down, up and down. It feels a little unsteady. Like, it could be smoother. Like, I feel like it might feel better actually if I just locked it at like 60 or 80 or 90 or something, instead of having it kind of like cycle up and down so much. It's ridiculous. I think here's where you have to have your shootout.
There's our boy. That cocky son of a bitch.
Let's go wrap this up.
Let's be smart about this. There's a lot of them.
For a long time.
Yeah, well, we lost our
I seem to remember when I played this on the PlayStation 3 originally, like I totally screwed this up and immediately like drew all of them and had to do like a complete gunfight here.
Fucking Robert. That rat better be good for you.
Even if he is, then what? I'm telling you, the zone's done for. We better think about a strategy.
You're insane. Going outside the wall is suicide.
Plenty of the other smugglers do it.
Oh,
What's
you
gonna
can use your
happen
mouse
once the
wheel.
supplies run out?
I'd still take my chances in here.
Why'd you go that way instead of the other way?
That's the way to do it.
I'm not like really trying to go all stealthy here, but kind of going that way so far. I probably could have gotten that guy. Yeah, looks really drunk.
Dude, you see that?
I love that it's not just like a bar.
Hey, over there, man. I fucking saw something.
What is it?
Like, it's not like you instantly alert them and they all are after you, but they're definitely like seeking you out.
Hey, where'd you go?
Jesus.
Try to get him when he goes for the body. I'm gonna knock over this barrel though.
Looks like you are good. That office. Robert must have run in there. Let's go.
Get him!
I love how like you can kill guys with a single bullet too. Like the combat feels a little more realistic. You also take a ton of damage.
Oh shit! Back! Get the fuck back!
We just want to talk, Robert.
We got fucking nothing to talk about!
Put your gun down.
Now go fuck yourself!
He's running.
Robert!
Joel, this way! Come on, he ran in here.
I thought she said the other way.
We almost got him! Come on! Joel, this way!
Get him, Tess.
Joel! Oh, hello, Robert.
Tess. Joel.
You know
No
your
hard
dad,
feelings,
right?
right?
None at all.
All right. God damn it!
We missed you.
Look, whatever it is you heard, it ain't true, okay? I just want to
The
say...
guns. You want to tell us where the guns are?
Yeah, sure, but it's complicated. All right? Look, all right, just hear me out on this. I got... Fuck. Stop! Oh.
Quit your squirming. You were saying?
I sold him.
Excuse me.
I didn't have much of a choice. I owed someone.
You owed us. I'd say you bet on the wrong horse.
I just need more time. Just, give me a week.
You know, I might have done that if you hadn't tried to fucking kill me.
Come on, it won't
Who
like
has
that.
our guns?
I can't. Just give me a couple...
Who has our guns?
It's the Fireflies. I owed the Fireflies.
What?
Look, they're basically all dead. We could just go in there, finish them off. We get the guns. What do you say? Come on. Yeah, fuck those Fireflies. Just go get them.
That is a stupid idea.
Well, now what?
We go get our merchandise back.
How?
I don't know. We explain it to them. Look, let's just go find a Firefly.
You won't have to look very far.
There you go. Queen Firefly.
Why are you here?
Business. You aren't looking so hot.
Where's Robert? I needed him alive.
The guns he gave you, they weren't his to sell. I want them back.
Doesn't work like that, Tess.
The hell it doesn't.
I paid for those guns. You want them back? You're gonna have to earn them.
How many cards are we talking about?
I don't give a damn about ration cards. I need something smuggled out of the city. You do that, I'll give you your guns back, and then some.
How do we know you got them? Well, I hear the military's been wiping you guys out.
You're right about that. I'll show you the weapons.
Search the area. Yes, sir.
I gotta move. What's it gonna be?
I want to see those guns.
Follow me. We gotta get out of here. Now.
Probably a good ending point for me considering
You
it's
want this
almost
deal?
2 o'clock in the
We
morning.
gotta move.
I really want to get the part where you see
I know a
Ellie
way
for the
around
first
this.
time, which I think
Come
is
on.
great. When you get to her safe house. If my 8-year-old memories are still accurate. I don't think I had to shoot a bullet that entire, like, one time, right?
Holy shit. Is that your people?
What's left of them? Why do you think I'm turning to you guys? This way.
So why now?
We've been quiet. Been planning on leaving the city, but they need a scapegoat. They've been trying to rile us up.
Looks like they did.
We're trying to defend ourselves.
I've been pretty impressed with this version so far. Like,
Joel, give me a hand with this.
after the terrible Steam reviews and everything, I was definitely like, I'm probably going to refund this. But right now, I think I'm going to probably play through this whole thing. The Last of Us is a series I really love.
Are you holding up?
I haven't played this original game in a long time, so it's really fun to be able to do that. And now to be able to play with mouse and keyboard, have that better accuracy, like, really excited to check out some of these combat encounters with mouse and keyboard. Makes me really hope that Last of Us 2 comes out and that it actually holds up and isn't as problematic as this.
Soldiers. That's the way out. The door under the bridge.
I ain't a big fan of these odds.
We can sneak by them, even though I know that's not your style.
We'll see how it goes. Let's get moving.
Marlene, actually, the actress who does the voices
We
here,
need to get to that door.
also is the actress who plays Marlene in the show, which is really cool. There's a lot of that crossover. Either characters playing their same actors playing their same characters, or playing, you know, different characters. Like the voice of Joel is a character on the show. The voice of Tommy is a character on the show.
You picked
The voice of Ellie.
Go fuck yourselves.
Let's sneak past that guy. What are they doing out there? I'm like literally just walking by a guard.
Good riddance. Damn. Couldn't have saw the action. Guess this waits for no one, driver.
Can I get that guy without getting... Right. Almost there. Where do I gotta get to? I can't. Over there? Kind of weird when I do that, like the line kind of all funky.
Did you hear that? Yeah, I heard it too. Eyes peeled.
There's another guy over here.
I don't see nothing.
Good. Let's go.
I did it without getting seen. I only murdered one guy. I feel like I'm a guardian angel over here.
Go on, inside.
Yeah, they didn't hear that.
Where are we going, Marlene?
This way. It's not far now.
Come on, Marlene.
You okay?
I'm running on fumes, but I'll make it.
A lot of good games coming out lately. Hogwarts Legacy, Resident Evil 4,
Place
Dead
is right
Space. Saint Senders 2 finally came out for the PC.
Curfew is now in full effect. Anyone caught outside without proper authorization will be arrested and prosecuted.
Diablo 4's beta just ended. Full game comes out in a couple
The hell are we
months.
smuggling?
I'll show you.
Really excited for these. The last couple months, there's been so many good releases. Midnight Sun. Unfortunately, Callisto Protocol kind of sucked, but it was like the only one I was excited for that really just failed completely.
Joel, give me a hand with this.
Really good year for survival horror between Dead Space and Resident Evil 4. And, I mean, this is kind of survival horror.
Come on now. Get on up.
Fuck away from her! Let her go.
And there she is.
Well, you're recruiting kind of young, aren't you?
She's not one of mine.
Oh, shit. What happened?
Don't worry, this is fixable. I got his help. But I can't come with you.
Well, then I'm staying.
Ellie, we won't get another shot at this.
We're smuggling her?
There's a crew of Fireflies that'll meet you at the Capitol building.
That's not exactly close.
You're capable. You hand her off, come back, the weapons are yours. Double what Robert sold me.
Speaking of which, where are they?
Back in our camp.
We're not smuggling shit until I see them.
You'll follow me. You can verify the weapons. I can get patched up. But she's not crossing to that part of town. I want Joel to watch over her.
Whoa, I don't think that's
Bullshit,
the
I'm not
best
going
Ellie.
with him. How do you know them?
I was close with his brother, Tommy. Said if I was ever in a jam, I could rely on him.
Was that before or after he left your little militia group?
He left you, too. He was a good man.
I could just take her to the North Tunnel and wait for me there.
Jesus Christ.
Just cargo, Joel.
No more talking. You'll be fine. Now go with him.
Don't take long. And you, stay close. Let's go.
I don't remember her, like, running away from you. I think I'm going to end it here. It is very late where I'm at. I just wanted to get to the part where I actually can play with Ellie as my partner. Yeah, so overall I'm pretty impressed. Like, it ran way better than I was expecting. No crashes during my, I don't know, almost 2-hour play session. Performance has been pretty decent. I'd say lows about 60, you know, getting up to about 110, 120 at times. I'll probably cap it in my next session. But yeah, if you're like worried about this, if you have at least, I'd say like a 3080 and at least you know, a newer i7, you're probably fine. I think the people that are having lots of performance issues are probably running, you know, either a video card with less than, you know, 8 gigs or less video RAM, or a little bit older CPU, as this seems to be very CPU bound. Yeah, so I'm going to end it here. If you like this video, please do like, subscribe, drop me a comment with your thoughts below. And I just want to thank you again for watching, everyone. Have a good night.